Today I wanted to talk about adding chromatic passing tones to a scale. In this example, we use the Mixolydian scale, and we'll apply a chromatic half step between all the whole steps in the scale. This is based on Barry Harris's method of creating chromatic embellishment. First of all, we'll be using the C Mixolydian scale. C Mixolydian can be used over a sus chord or a dominant 7th chord with a natural 9 and a natural 13. Let's use the sus chord as our basic sound. 1, 4, 5, flat 7, C sus. We'll use the C Mixolydian scale. C Mixolydian scale is the 5th mode of the F major scale. This is the common scale that we use over sus chords. Alright, we'll add a passing tone between the 1st and 2nd degree. Since it's a whole step, we can add a half step between C and D. All of our chromatic steps will be on upbeats or weak beats, and all of our scale tone degrees will be on downbeats. Next, between D and E, we have another half step, so we can add chromaticism there. When we go from E to F, it's already a half step. So in this instance, we're going to go above that note 1 scale tone degree to G and come back to the F. By doing this, we put F back on a downbeat. Now that F's on the downbeat, we continue chromatically up from F to F sharp to G, since we can put a half step between F and G. Now between G and A, we have another half step. We can add a chromatic note there, A flat. And then between A and B flat, we already have a half step. So again, we go 1 scale degree above the note and come back down to it. And then, now that B flat's on a downbeat, we can put the B natural in between the B flat and the C. It'll sound like this. Coming down is a little bit different. Let's look at that. So between C and B flat, we have a half step, so we can add B. Now between B flat and A, there's no half step, so we're going to go a half step below the A and approach that chromatically from below. So now we put A on the downbeat, so we can continue down. Between A and G, we have a half step. Again. And then between G and F, we have a half step, so we can add the F sharp. Now between F and E, we'd have no half step, so we're going to go a half step below E and approach it from below. And between E and D, we have a half step, and between D and C, we have a half step. So descending sounds like this. One more time. So ascending and descending. So you can apply this methodology to any 7-note scale. It allows you to introduce all 12 notes to any 7-note set, and it maintains the integrity of the chord scale sound by putting all the chromaticism or non-scale degrees on upbeats and all the scale degrees on downbeats. This is very similar to Barry Harris's method, and you can visit mattotto.org and download a PDF with all your basic scales utilizing this methodology. My name is Matt Otto. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.